What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? This is Renebean. Welcome to another episode of Life of a Game Hunter / Collector. The series I started up to give you guys a tidbit of what it's like to be an actual game hunter / collector. This shit you deal with all the damn time, guys. And look, again, it's dirty in here, but like I say to you guys, it gets like this when you actually use the damn thing. And I came in here last night and just had a ball, played a bunch of games, and had some fun. What we're going to get done is absolutely nothing in here. It is time to sell, guys. And it's not this shit. I'm not selling anything in my game room. I got to get at least four. I want to get four done. 4 NES consoles. I need to get that Game Gear done. The one that we fried the board on the last one. We're going to piggyback the caps onto a new one. And I think there's some SNES controllers I want to get going. Don't you just love it when you just find extra stuff? I found these in my autumn and I had 2 extra wave birds. No receivers, obviously, but they were just in there. I only need one, so I'm going to get rid of that one. I love it when you can just find doubles or spares of things you didn't know you had in the actual game room. That's always a blessing. If you have not entered, we got like 15 days left. Enter for your chance to win that fully refurbished Nintendo NES console. Subscribers alone get like 2 entries already. The link is in the description. It comes with a bunch of games, a power pad, and it was refurbished by yours truly. But anyways, guys, I want to get out into this shop. I want to get to work. I'll clean this damn room later. Let's do it. Alright guys, so we're here in the shop. Like I said, I want to be able to get at least 4 of these done today. Assuming I got enough power packs, I should. I'll get as many done as I can. First, I do want to knock out this Game Gear. This is the one that had the fried board. We'll just piggyback the capacitors into a good one and get one of those up on my car because I know everybody's always interested in one. We'll get that done, and then I need to Frankenstein a couple Super Nintendo controllers together. So let's get this first time lapse out of the way and get to work. Alright guys, so this first one here, it does not pass the test on far as what I want to sell. It's got defects in the screen. Let me show you here. See how well this camera picks it up. You can see in the bottom left right here, I never knew how to fix this. It's like dead pixels. It looks too bad and then you see this smudge right here on the actual screen, which may come off. But when it has those dead pixels like that, see when I turn the brightness all the way down, I don't sell them. If anybody knows how to fix that, I am not aware. I've been working on these things a while and I haven't come across a way to get that fixed. It's a cap replacement does not fix that. So I have to swap out yet again. I got to piggyback all these caps onto another one, hopefully with a better screen. And It sucks, but I sell quality. I don't sell shit. So back to work. Alright guys, this thing is done. I'm going to do a little bit more cleaning here a little bit before I actually sell the thing, but let's just make sure it's working. And I'm smudged the glass screen already. Throw some backs on those. Backs are pretty damn clean too, which is nice. Alright, let's check it out here. See what we got. I got my... There it is. I have my brightness all the way down. Contrast. Gotta get rid of some of these. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is clean all this up, and then I'm going to go inside, upload this footage because my phone doesn't hold that much. This one is good to go, ready to be listed on Macari for one of you guys out there if you want it. And then we're going to Frankenstein those controllers and bust out a whole bunch of NES consoles, so let's do that. Alright guys, so these are these Super Nintendo controllers. I put these off to the side because I knew that I needed to work on them. I buy them defective. If I have cheap ones, I can swap parts out. It doesn't bother me at all. Let's see what we got here. I honestly don't know exactly what all's going on. This one has a good-ass cord. I'm pretty sure this one was just damn defective. Like, it just did not want to work right. I think I've tried to work on it. We'll open it up and double check. If that's the case, that thing looks pretty good, and we'll just use its body for another one. This one is not even a damn kind of bullshit. Is this? Get that garbage out of here. I don't know why that's even up here. Fuck off. Alright, let's see. This one was mentioned as defective. Yeah, it says broken controller. What's the reasoning for it? It doesn't have... It's in pretty bad shape. I just realized we don't even have a Super Nintendo to test these damn bastards on. I'm going to have to go grab one. Why is that broken? We'll open it up and double check it. Now this one, obviously, we see why. And that one's got a pretty good body on it. So let's crack some of these open. See if we can't swap some. You got to be careful with Super Nintendo screws. They love to strip. So you got to be real easy with them. Damn, so rusted. Get on out of here, you little bastard. Fine. We'll deal with you in a second. One actually came out. All the others said fuck off. Alright. We'll just go ahead, because all your pieces and giblets are going to go everywhere, I guarantee it. This one here, yeah, this is the one that just had the shitty end. And I tell you what, I thought I was going to have to do some solder work and get all fancy. What is that, broke? Hell yeah, that's broke. What piece was that? It's got me perplexed now. It was the back. No, that's the front. That's all right. Well, we can still make this work. I don't want to glue that back on. It's part of that assembly, though. Pretty damn important piece. I think. Let me see how that looks. Let me get rid of this cord right here. Where's my little knife? Damn it. There it is. Oh, shitty little knife. So you can't just get this right on out. Be careful not to splice your digits open. There we go. That guy is trash. I'll put that in my scrap pile for copper. Alright, now we need to dissect another one. This, I'm pretty sure I have worked... What the fuck was that? I'm pretty sure I have worked on this one, and it's done. It's got too much taken off of its terminals for the buttons. It will not make contact. I'm fairly sure that was the reason on this one. Let's see here. Is this the one that was all fuckered up? No, this one looks pretty damn good actually. So what's going on with these? Why do I have this in my defective pile? That's what I want to know. Let's see, was there anything on this cord? No splits. The end looks good. Well, fuck. I have no idea. Let's clean it up, put it back together, and it'll probably work. The basic thing to clean any controller is alcohol, man. My God, not the good stuff you drink, but the stuff you clean with. Just come across these right here. This one ain't even in that bad a shape. I've seen some that are just, I mean, they're beat up, man. May be a quicker project than I thought of, which is good. Time is always never on my side. Alright, don't forget to clean the actual nublets. Oof, that thing is rough on the inside. Get rid of some of that there. If I wanted to get super fancy, boy, I would take this thing completely apart and clean it and water and all that. But you know what? I have no need to be fancy because this will just be bundled with a system later on. If they want to get fancy, they can. But I'll just give it a simple wipe down. Make sure nothing bites them while they're trying to damn thumb Link's ass somewhere. Alright, let's throw you back in here. And then I'm going to go grab a Super Nintendo and see what the hell's going on with all this, because I don't know why the hell that was even in the pile if this thing looks that good. Wrap you back around. Yeah, something tells me that controller's good. Alright. I'm going to set this off to the side. Well, damn it, did I fucking... God damn it. I tell you what, sometimes things just piss you off. You know that? You know, it happens. I mean, God almighty, I'm sure people out there who do this kind of shit, it happens all the damn time. You just don't think about it. Next thing you know, you're going to put it back together. Everything's looking beautiful, and it's not. That's the joy of it right there. Having to reopen something you just closed up. No better feeling in the world. Can't exactly leave that one out. It's not an extra, that's for sure. Alright, let's slide you under there. I wondered why it felt a little odd when I put this bag in there. There you little bastard. I'm glad that construction out there ain't going too crazy. They're not like by here trying to... I don't know what the hell they're doing. I keep telling everybody, I hope they build a freaking flea market right there. It's probably going to be like some big suburb. People in damn $200,000 houses that live 5 foot next to each other. I don't understand it, but you know what, people? You know, I've always been the type, I don't care what the hell you live in. Just give me some privacy. I would take land over some big damn mansion any day. But I think a lot of people in the South say that. Alright, what did I leave out this time? Nothing? Alright, you actually feel pretty decent this time. Let's pull this up. I want to crack this other one open before we go get that Super Nintendo, just to see why they're calling it defective. This one, we know it just needs a cord, and it's got that broken little giblet. What is that? That's off of, yeah, that's off of that trigger. Thank the Lord. Like, I know I didn't know this one's rusted, boy. Oh, Lord, I don't even know. That's probably, let's see if it'll crack it. If it's too rusted to even open up. I should be using a damn Phillips by hand here, but part of that laziness sneaking up on me. That way I don't strip these out, but they all seem to be coming. Even says broken controllers, $2.99. Let's see about that. Dear Lord. Is this the one that I worked on? Yes, it is. Alright, now I know what the hell's going on. It confused me. I was like, someone already worked on this thing. But it was me. And that was back before I had to use damn hot glue. And then some awesome person send me some heat shrink because I ran out. So you know what? We're going to take this cord and put it on that. I don't even think... You know what? We will run some heat shrink. We'll make it look nice and pretty. This one was done because it's just too gone. It's missing too much of its padding. So what I'll do is use this trigger because that trigger's all broken. Yeah, we'll Frankenstein this one up. So what we'll do here, let's go ahead and take this guy out. This board is trash. And I can do a better job on this right here and actually do it the way I wanted to. I just didn't have any black tape and I didn't have any damn heat shrink. Heat shrink's my preferred method. And I could just put this in there like that, but nah, let's do it right. So what we're going to do is we're going to recut all this off here. Get all that shit, get that gone. Alright, now we need to... I can't remember if this worked last time, if I was able to... Oh, and it does. That's excellent. God, I love those wire strippers. Wire strippers, you know, this type right here, it's got the little Alien versus Predator type jaws. They come out and pull that shit back. The best ones you'll get, man. You can use the old-fashioned ones where, you know, you got to yank it, but these things right here, God almighty, they're excellent. You can get all those wires at once just like that. Alright, now this, I'm running out of room down here, so we got to be a little careful. All those nice and stripped. Now we got to put the heat shrink on there first. Now you can fuck up. I've done that shit too before. You put all this together, you forgot to put the damn heat shrink on. It ain't something you just wrap around. Let's see, do I got enough room? Let's open this. Man, I'm so grateful to that person who sent this because I've been meaning to damn get my ass up and go get some more. But I never did. So. But now we got some. We got plenty. All different shapes and sizes. If you do not know what heat shrink is, you're about to find out. Alright, we'll probably have to cut some to fit here. Yeah, I probably can take what's about my sizing here that I'm going to use. A little bit smaller. So I need to be a little bit bigger for the solder points though. Alright, because I am going to solder these wires together. I could just wrap them and leave them, but no, we're going to do it right. We're going to make it look nice and pretty because no one will ever know. Unless they decided to take it open, which I don't understand why they would. So we'll go ahead and tin this soldering gun up. Soldering iron up. I always say that. I mean, two different elements, but hell, it's what it is. Alright, damn cord. Alright, we got that plugged in. I'm wondering if I need any. I'm going to try to work it with just that amount of space. Alright, what I am going to do is cut these. I think I can half them, and I should have enough. Alright, this soldering gun is about to drip all over my damn table. Let's not do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide the heat shrink right over these wires, go all the way down, and then I want to connect the corresponding color. It's that simple, people. And for the sake of the heat shrink, I'm going to, oh, it's going to be hard to do it like this though. I'm wanting to try to bow tie it, the actual wire, you know, kind of like tying your shoes. And then with the solder, oh, you're going to make it difficult. Yeah, it was so close together. I don't think these wires are small enough. I don't think we'll have to. Let's just do the good old twist. Trim that up. Then we're going to lay just a little bit of solder onto it. Got to be careful with that heat shrink. And what it does is, I mean, just like its name says, it shrinks when there is heat applied. So I'm trying not, oh, this is going to be difficult. I need some helping hands is what I need. Always seen them, but I've never gotten them. Damn, probably just enough tin on my solder would have done the trick. There we go. Just a little. Yeah, you ain't shrunk up on my ass a little bit too. I'm gonna have to squeeze you in. Now all we gotta do is just slide that back over, and you can heat this up a number of ways. The best way that I've found, yep, is with a damn lighter. Some people use a heat gun, not me. Damn, what? Damn, there's a lock on this thing? It's fancy. But you don't want to go crazy with it. And just like that, that is how it should be connected to be perfect. So what I'm going to do is run through all these, and then you will see what it looks like when I'm done. So you don't need to see me do every individual piece, just the ones that matter. So let's get it done here. Alright guys, so that one is done. You can see the final result looks a whole lot better. Like I said, you could use butt-end splices. Those are a little bit more of a pain. I kind of like the method of heat shrink. It just works out better, looks better, and I think it's going to do a better job in the long run. So what we got to do is this one. This back obviously is not what I'm going to use. We're going to use the one with the good back, which was this one. And then let's go ahead. This was the one that needed... Let's go ahead and take this thing fully apart. Get out of there. Alright, we're going to give this one a cleaning. Yeah, it looks decent, but it definitely needs a cleaning. Let's go ahead and isopropyl this thing up. So if you ever pick up a controller, NES, 64, and you're using it, you're testing it, and you have to mash the shit out of the button. Like I said, 99% of the time you just need to clean the contacts up, and it should be all right. Go ahead. God Almighty, this thing is just disgusting. How does this one look? They all look bad. Give this one a little bit better of a clean. Do I still got my piss water in here? Sure enough, I do. Let's go ahead and dump this thing. This is vinegar and salt. It won't ever really go bad. Dunk that in there. What other pieces look just terrible? The hell? Alright. Those look pretty good. Don't stick the rubbers or anything in there. You don't want to do nothing like that. Or any of this metal. That right trigger is the working one. I don't need it. That left one, I can get a little dunk. Close this up and shake the shit out of it. Hold on now, don't be pissing everywhere. Oh, it smells not terrible. Alright, that'll help get some of that funk off there. If I let it sit, it will just do a phenomenal job, but we got time for all that. Dear Lord. This thing is just bad, man. Oof. I ain't gonna do too damn much to this thing. Like I said, it's gonna be a bundler controller. But we just want to get the big chunks off there. We don't need nothing growing out of this thing. Alright, so with this thing reassembled, we have to reroute this wire a little bit just because it's going to be it's longer. So the traditional pattern here, we just need to make sure we're not getting up on the actual splice itself. Oh, I don't remember the actual damn pattern here. There we go. Get in there. Probably help if I put this damn thing in there though first. Alright, there's that. Get some slack here so I can. Alright. So there we go, guys. That one should be working. I will grab a Super Nintendo. Actually, you know what? We'll just test these at the end of the show. We'll go into the game room. That way I don't have to bring a damn Super Nintendo out. I got 2 controllers to test. If those are working good, I'll be happy. If one's working good, I'll be semi-happy. So what I want to do, this is going to be probably a long-ass time-lapse. You may not watch all of it, and that's quite all right with me. Everybody knows I do these time-lapses for a few reasons. I like it, and secondly, when people buy something from me, they know it's actually being done. Because you got to keep in mind, like, with my Game Gears, you know there's people that only change 2 caps in that thing and still try to sell them as refurbished. That is bullshit. You need to change every single capacitor out in that thing. So people can just kind of, this is junk. I don't even think I'm going to, I'll still save it. You never know, you might come across one that's just crunched all to hell. So that's what I'm going to do. So it may be a long time lapse, but I'm going to try to do these consoles just like an assembly line, man. I'm going to try to just run through them, open them all up, do everything not consoles one at a time, but do all the procedures one step at a time, and just see if I can. I'm really hoping to get 4 done in less than an hour. Obviously to you it'll be a lot quicker. So anyways, guys, I'm getting to work. Alright guys, so that is uploaded. God, we've been getting some work done today. Let's go ahead and test these things out, make sure they're going to fire up the way they should. I use my copy of DuckTales to clean, or to test this because it's usually the cleanest, but I haven't cleaned it in a while, so let's go ahead and hit it with the Bright Boy one time. Just to eliminate always, the game will not be the issue. We'll know if the console's an issue, which, it's never 100% perfect that I always get these right. Every now and then I mess up. It happens. But I've done enough now, though, to where I'm pretty comfortable putting them back together. But there is one you may have noticed while we were doing the time-lapse that I actually did not bend the pins on, because it was one that I'd done before, but the board was still dirty where the 72-pin connects, and it just didn't want to work as well. Still worked, but not to my standards, because like I say, I like to sell stuff that I know is in good shape, that's working well the way it should. Look at this. Look at that. That thing needed a cleaning. God almighty. Let's see how it does. Let's hit it with some isopropyl here. And then fire these bad boys up. I still got to test the ports and all and clean them up, but this is all we need to show on camera. I still got to go out here and mow the damn grass, man. God almighty. Oh, it's like 6 o'clock. I wanted to get this video out today. What is the day? Like Monday? Looks like it's going to be a Tuesday video for you. I still got to do another bootleg central because everybody's asking about that. And I got one coming. I just got to do it. So I just got to find the time. It's always about time. Alright, I think that'll suffice for now. Let's go ahead and hook you up and see if you're going to do what we want you to do. So here is console number 1. Cuts on like it should, no blinking light. Let's see if she will fire up. There's number 1, which is good. And like I say, I will test the ports and actually clean these consoles before I sell them. But this is good enough for me just to test this and get this part of the day done. There's number 2. Cuts on. No blinking. Oh. That one's not wanting to fire. Let's see here. Hit it with just a little moisture. I know that game's a little dirty. Still not wanting to fire. Look at that. That's not a good one. This one I will have to open back up because it's. Let's try cleaning the game one more time just to eliminate that fact, but I'm pretty sure I just need to hit that board a little bit more. If you don't clean that board where the 72 pin hits good enough, I mean, that it doesn't get touched again. So, I mean, you want to make sure. Oh, God almighty, look at this game. Maybe I should probably open this thing up and just completely clean the hell out of this thing and make sure it's 100%, but I'm trying to be quick. Let's see if that does the trick here. Son of a bitch. Alright. Always dropping something. Yeah, that one is not firing. The blue screen's not a sign of death. It's just this one is not firing at all. Yep, that one's definitely going to be opened back up, and it's going to go right back through the process. Let's try these other ones out. Because I will not sell it unless it's working the way it's supposed to. Alright, console number 2. I'll tell you what I am going to do is I am going to clean that damn game like it should be. Let's crack her open real fast. What do you got? Well, I was able to knock out a Game Gear and all these messes on one charge with this thing. Now it's on its last leg with its charge. I can feel it. But still, that's pretty impressive for a electric screwdriver. Because there are a shit ton of screws in an NES for anybody that's ever opened one up. Oh yeah, those pins are pretty yucked out. Let's tidy them up a little bit. All right, guys. Hopefully that done the trick. It could probably still use another good cleaning on there, but let's see if this one will fire. That one's good, which I like to see. Fires right up. You see a colored screen upon startup. It's not an automatic failure. That does happen on my refurbished consoles. I see it all the time. On consoles that aren't refurbished, it does happen. It's now I hear people say it's like blue screen or green screen of death. It's not death. You'll see the games will still fire right on up afterwards. Oh damn! I had my finger on the power button. Alright, so we got 3 of them working like they should. The other one, God, that pisses me off. Because I do got to open that one back up and give it the full treatment yet again. But that's okay, because like I said, I'm not going to sell it unless it's working like all the others do, and that is perfectly. So let's try. I'm going to try it out one more time just to see maybe with that dirty game, maybe that was the issue. Yeah, with that blue screen just immediately going to it and not changing colors, I want to say those pins where that 72 is connected is not cleaned well enough. Because you're going to get issues like that. Because typically I could jar it around and manipulate it a little bit, but not here. So this one will go back through the process. So we got 3 NES bundles that will be on Macari. So if you want one, always message me first before you send an offer, because I am a sheckler amongst all of you out there, and I don't like being lowballed. So, but with my subscribers, I give good deals. But if I don't know you're a subscriber, I think you're trying to lowball my ass. So you will usually get declined. So with that, we got those 3 consoles. Let's head over here into the game room, finish this episode up, and test out these Super Nintendo controllers. Alright guys, so we're here in the game room. Let me turn this down before Nintendo strikes my ass. Put in Super Mario World. It's the best game to test controllers with because it utilizes every button for the most part, I believe. I don't think Select does anything. I can't remember. Let's plug in the first one here. Oh Lord. Alright, there's... Get in there. Alright, so here we go. Here's the controller. Let's see if she's going to work. Oh, this is when I beat the game last. I remember doing this too. It was quite some time ago, which was nice. So anyways, why aren't we doing anything? The controller is not doing anything. Let me see. Let me give it one of these here. Alright, let's try that out. Seems to have cranked her up. Alright, that's, people don't realize, like, those ports, they can get dirty too if they've been sitting. It's got pins as well. Not the same type of pins, they're round, long pins. But as you can see, same controller, we're working. Trigger buttons are working, start buttons, everything's doing like it should, which is the way that I want it to do. So anyways, guys, let's try this other controller out. We'll have to do a little bit more testing with that one to make sure it's going to perform perfectly, but that's enough for me, for this show at least. Damn it, I can't do this shit with one hand. Weird. Alright, let's try the second one out. Get in there. Alright, crank on up. Alright, let's see here. See, we're moving. Everything's looking good here. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, buttons are responsive, just like I figured it would be. I can't do this shit with one hand, guys. It is not possible. I don't know how to try to do it with my damn pinky here. Hell, you can't see me. God almighty, I'd die real quick. That's it, guys. Both these controllers are working. I'll test them fully, obviously, before I put them with a bundle. I'll usually use them when I do the bundle systems and test to make sure they're all working good. But to me, they appear to be working like they should, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I apologize for the long time lapses, but I needed to get some consoles done, which we did. So here, when you're watching this video, if you go on Macari, I should have Another Wii posted, 3 NES bundles, and they'll have games and all sorts of giblets. And that's Sega Game Gear. So guys, if you need anything, hit me up. As always, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.